Welcome to Everything History, where the past comes alive. Step into the stories that shaped the world, from ancient civilizations and epic empires to forgotten figures and pivotal moments. This channel brings history to life through engaging narratives, expert research, and cinematic storytelling. Whether you are a student, teacher, or a lifelong history lover, you'll find clear explanations, deep dives, and surprising facts that challenge what you thought you knew. New episodes every week. Subscribe and journey through with us. In today's episode, we are going to discuss about the Great Mayan Empire. Deep in the jungles of Central America, towering pyramids pierce the sky. Abandoned cities whisper of a forgotten world, and the stone calendars one tried to predict the fate of humanity. Welcome to the world of Maya, one of the most brilliant, mysterious, and misunderstood civilization in human history. Today we uncover the epic rise and tragic fall of the Mayan Empire. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you like history and it gives you chills. The story begins when 4,000 years ago, long before the pyramids of Giza became ancient, long before Rome even existed, the early Maya settled in the Yucatan Peninsula, Guatemala, Belize, and parts of Honduras and El Salvador. By around 2000 BCE, they had already developed farming, villages, and trade routes. But the real rise, the classic period, began around 250 CE. Cities like Tikal, Palenque, Copan, and Calakmul grew into powerful cities, each ruled by a Kualjo, a divine king. They were obsessed with astronomy, built observatories without telescopes, and created calendars more accurate than those in Europe at that time. What about their architecture? Grand pyramids, intricate temples, and massive plazas, all aligned to the movements of the stars. They even invented a fully developed writing system using glyphs, something no other civilization in the Americas had done at that scale. Think about it, a jungle empire with no iron tools, no wheels, no horses, yet they built an intellectual and architectural wonderland. We also discussed the high art and political intrigue and the bloody wars of the Mayan civilization. Yes, the Maya were also fierce. City-states battled constantly. Victories meant not land but prisoners for ritual sacrifice to appease their gods. But wasn't it just blood and power? The Maya gave us mathematics and a calendar system so advanced it could predict solar eclipse. By 800 CE, the Mayan world was at its peak. Tikal alone had 10,000s of people rode crisscrossed in the jungle. The cities thrived, but then something began to crack. Between 800 CE to 900 CE, something mysterious happened. Cities in the southern lowlands like Tikal and Copan were suddenly abandoned. Scholars still debate what caused it. Environmental collapse, like deforestation and droughts, pushed agriculture to the brink. Internal warfare, constant battles may have shattered alliances. Political collapse, too many kings, too little unity, or perhaps a combination of all three. Over decades, the majestic sites turned silent. The jungle crept back in. Civilization didn't vanish overnight, but it fractured and never recovered from its former glory. But here's the twist. The Maya didn't disappear. Even as the southern cities fell, northern centers like Chichen Itza and Mayapan rose up. However, by the Spanish conquistadors arrived in the 1500s, the Maya were politically divided and vulnerable. Despite fierce resistance, Spanish colonization, disease, and forced conversion finally crushed the last independent Maya kingdom in 1697. But the Maya are not gone. Over 7 million Mayan descendants still live today in Guatemala, Mexico, and Belize, speaking Mayan languages, preserving traditions, and telling the stories of their ancestors. Their cities may lie in ruins, but their culture very much alive. The jungle may have reclaimed their temples, but not their spirit. The Maya remind us that even in silence, a civilization can still echo through time. That's it for today's video. If you like, please do subscribe for more lost worlds and epic stories. Hit the bell so you don't miss the next journey into the forgotten past. Thank you.